Hi guys, Raj here with you. I don't know how to begin with and what to say and what to not to say. First thing, it's a spoiler-free review. Just came out of Infinity War and I am not feeling the way I used to feel. You know that? I mean, I don't know what to say. This is a magnum opus. Movie making at its best. Do yourself a favor, go and watch the movie. That's it. That's your review. Please, go ahead. Oh damn man, I had such a ball with this movie and it's going to be a lengthy review. I'm really sorry for that. There's a lot to process and it's gonna take some time also. First thing first, single viewing is not enough. You need to have multiple viewings in order to understand multiple plots, and I mean there's a hell lot happening over here. Where to begin with? I was really skeptical and worried about the movie because did you see the roster? Like 20-30 heroes are there and many other, I mean, Marvel characters are also there. How they're going to pull off this movie? No idea at all. But the way they have done it, hats off guys to the Russo brothers. Anyways guys, let's start with the story. I'll keep it minimum. The story is like there happens to be a mega villain whose name is Thanos, and he's a really ass kicker. And he's going after some Infinity Stones. I mean 6 of them. There are 6 of them. He's going to collect all of these and then he's going to wreak havoc. In order to stop him getting the Infinity Stones, our line of heroes are there. I mean there's a lineup. Thor is there, Iron Man is there, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, you name it, we got it. Even the Wakandan warrior, the Prince of Wakanda. Black Panther himself is over there. But guys, the stakes are really high. Are they going to stop him from getting the Infinity Stones? So the top 3 things I like about this movie. Number 1 thing, the Russo brothers. The direction of this movie. Hats off. Fantastic. Marvelous. Magnum opus. Whatever you call it. I mean just think about it. And the best thing about this movie is the balance. Every character gets a shining moment. Something that is, clap-worthy, something that is cheer-worthy. People were applauding like hell in the theaters. They were gasping and people were like, what the hell is happening? That it's a fantastic, direction. The movie is beautiful to look at. Action set pieces were, I don't know how, that one question I kept asking myself, how the hell did they pull off? But the direction is top notch. These guys have done a brilliant job. Just check out one, you will not be able to convince yourself which action set piece is better than the earlier one, or how they are going to balance this entire lineup, this movie. Of course some guys that didn't get that much of a exposure, but that's a minor nitpick. Later we're going to talk about that. Right off the bat, when I saw the Winter Soldier back in the day, I was like, okay, these guys are awesome at action. Fantastic action was there, and then came Civil War, 10 times of Winter Soldier, and now we have Infinity War, which is like 50 times of what Civil War was. I mean these guys keep getting on top of their game. They kept evolving, and I just love this deadly duo. It just reminds me of the Wachowski brothers in their heydays. Remember the Matrix guys? They are still, they are very talented guys, no doubt about that. But the Russo brothers, they have delivered one after another in knockout. So the first thing I like about this movie is, of course, the Russo brothers, their direction, their vision, and the way they have, collaborated with everything. Even the editing is awesome. Just imagine the portals are opening, people are jumping from here to there, and it's so seamless. And of course, speaking of direction, the director knows many things. When to introduce which character and how. And in collaboration with Alan Silvestri, the music, the score of Infinity War is bombastic. Every character gets this grand, music theme and all. Brilliant movie. Second thing that I like about this movie is Thanos. Who would have thought that a 12-feet giant, CGI giant, is going to steal the show from Iron Man, from the likes of Thor, Hulk, all of these guys? Who would have thought? Josh Brolin, man, hats off to you. Fantastic job. His expressions overall, This guy has too much going on for himself. I mean, come on, who would have thought that we are going, with my actions, there's going to be a prosperity which will satisfy me only. And in order to do that, I have to take many decisions and many things which I really don't want to, but I will do that. Oh my god. I really liked Vulture in Marvel Cinematic Universe. I thought that Marvel had this rogue, some sort of, grudge, which was not leaving it away. And it was a stick to it that it does not have any good villains. Just like DC has Joker and DC got this Two-Face also. But Marvel was a bit hollow in that section. Okay guys, Thanos kicks ass. He's right over there and he's the best Marvel villain. Fantastic job. I just loved it. Overall portrayal. And it's not just dialogues. He's not a guy who's lecturing his henchmen what to do and what to not to do, or he's just like an idiot who kills his henchmen for not doing the job. No. It's not happening over here. He's a visionary. He's a technically superior guy and he kicks ass right off the bat from the first sequence. You guys need to see that. How he does that to that. Oh my god, that sequence was awesome. Thanos is fantastic. I just love this portrayal. He can really kick ass. Okay, the third thing I like about this movie is the cast. Everyone is gold. Everyone is brilliant. If I would line them up, I really like the portrayal. Actually, the script gave too much light to Thor this time, and Thor is shining like a new penny, bright penny. Thor is fantastic, stand out over here, but everyone did a brilliant job. Just look at Iron Man near the climax, and you would say Robert Downey Jr. is our Iron Man for a reason. Brilliant job, fantastic. Apart from that, from the Dark Order or the Black Order, Thanos kids, they have done a superior job. Each one of them is menacing. They are not easy to kill, and the way these guys kick ass of all the Avengers, fan-freaking-tastic. I just love that. Apart from that, some of the characters, they did not get that much of shining moments. But the way this movie is balanced, each and everyone is doing something. They are even the minor Marvel characters were there and they were serviceable. They were doing things which you would not expect them to be there. Speaking of the cast over there, there's Iron Man, there's Thor, there's the Guardians, and how their interaction is for the first time they meet. It's like, who the hell are you? It's a pure dick measuring contest. I'm really sorry for that. I mean, who's got the bigger... And the best one is with Thor and Star-Lord. Oh my god, that was brilliant. I just loved that sequence. Okay, let's talk about the top 3 things I didn't like about this movie. And to be honest with you guys, if you don't want to hear, it's fine, just leave it. This movie is fantastic. But the number 1 thing I dislike is a minor nitpick. It's going to be like some characters, they were, completely ignored. Maybe it's the editing process. They were there, they have done something. But 2 hours and 13 minutes of this movie just went like this. Boom. Like Thanos. Boom. So fast and brilliant this movie is. So it's a minor nitpick. How can you give everyone a shining moment, everyone a dialogue or something? You know who am I talking about? But some characters were completely left off. There should have been some reference or something just to show what the hell are these guys doing when the shit is getting real. These guys are not even nearby to this occasion, or they are not there, they are not contributing anything. It's completely a minor nitpick. Again, I would say. I'm not taking it seriously. Second thing, guys, some characters were, they were left, they were not given that much of a scope, which they should have been. Again, it's an okay thing. There are some things I didn't like Spider-Man's new suit that much, but let's just not talk about it. I went there to be entertained. I went there with some expectations. I went there with some ideas that this movie is going to go in this direction, in that direction. Fuck the direction. It went sky high. And that is what I really like about that. That's the aspect I liked in The Last Jedi, in the last Star Wars also, that if a movie is playing the way we are imagining it to be, what's the fun in it? Where's the surprise? This movie surprised the hell out of me completely. I was in a state of shock when the I mean, credits rolled, everybody's like, and I was like, and then everybody started. I started that because my mind was blown away. Fantastic movie. Action is superb. The stakes are high. I don't know what else people want from that. Some people are still, saying that, yeah, this is not there, that's not there. There are some stupid moments also. Okay, I just forgot something. The number one thing I dislike about this movie, and I went in some other direction. I'm really sorry about that. See that? You see this guy? Come on, Marvel. Again, you pissed me off. It's Thor Ragnarok, Gladiator Hulk. I like the design and everything. I'm not saying anything about that. I love Hulk, but it's the second time. It was the biggest no-no for me, guys. Please don't do like that. This guy can rip apart many things, that you have no idea what this guy is. And you have turned him into a child or something. Even Dr. Banner is not an idiot. Mark Ruffalo, there's a meme going on. He does something like that. Mark Ruffalo, something like that. Fuck you, man. How come you play this character so idiotic? And every time he's there, he's for comic relief or something. Let the other Hulk do that, but not him also. Stop it. I didn't like that. That's the biggest no-no for me, yeah. Apart from that, every movie. Okay. Rating time. This movie is, for me, I will watch it again and again. But still, it's not gonna change my opinion about this movie. The experience I had the first time, it's going to stay here forever. And I'm gonna rate Marvel's Infinity War. I just had samosas. Marvel's Infinity War straight 10 out of 10. Yes, Oscar. It's a masterpiece. Fantastic movie, epic fight sequences. And one more thing, I just forgot. From this point onward, guys, regarding every movie, I'm going to have a bottom line because I need to evolve. And this is the review of the movie. See, I kept writing in my leisure time. The whole afternoon I was writing about this movie and things were popping up. And bottom line, Raj says, from this point onwards, it's going to be a bottom line about a movie. Raj says, Marvel's Infinity War is a superhero magic and monumental family entertainment with thrills and chills you won't gonna forget for a long, long time. Infinity War. And guys, one more thing, the post-credit sequence, of course, how can I forget that? See, that's why I written over here. Post-credit sequence in Infinity War this time is the best post-credit sequence ever. Please stick around, don't just leave your bloody seats, you're going to have a hell of a time. And that once he shows up, everybody was like, holy shit, can't wait for May 2019 for Infinity War 2. Guys, take care of yourself. Masalam. Bye-bye.